We got a classic here, 74 450 SL. Basically what we're going to do today is adjust the valves. We already removed the valve covers, the air filter, the valve covers, and it's also suggestible to remove the oil lubrication the galley for the cam lubrication, and then you got to replace these little guys, that little plastic clips, because if these comes out, then the cam gets no oil, and then you're gonna need a cam. Okay, so basically we have everything set up. We got the starting button. One goes in the positive, the other one goes on the right down there where for the starter lid, the little wire on the starter. So this car has a block right here that you can connect it to, and what that does is when you hit the button, the engine turns. Basically I want the low on the cam to be up. I'm gonna start doing this one. This is exhaust. How we identify exhaust and intake? This is exhaust. This is exhaust. So this valve points to that. That means this is exhaust valve, and this is intake. The injector is right there, so this is the intake valve. Because they have different values, check the specs, because some they call for cold or warm. I'm doing in between, so I kind of guessing the gap, but don't guess it. If you want to do a cold, let the car sit overnight. If you want to do a warm it up really hot, and then take the valve cover, make sure you don't burn yourself. But I always like to do a cold, but this is a special situation. The customer needs the car and I have to do it. So basically I'm gonna point that thing up. Yeah, that's up. Okay, and then I have my gauge. This is a exhaust, and this is intake on this side. So I'm gonna do exhaust. So this one is okay. I'm gonna leave like this. I'm not so worried about leaving them loose. I'm looking for one of the valves that might be tight. I think it's on number 8 already. So that's why I'm not gonna go through every single one. So this is intake. Okay, intake. So we go with the intake. Always intake is less gap than exhaust. Okay, we got a tight valve right here. See, it's not going in. It's not going in. Okay, so what we got to do is take this clip off, because it's better. We got a wrench that goes right there. Take that clip off, and then we're gonna screw down or unscrew it. So when you go out, this goes up, and then these get closer. You know, the gap closes. And when you go down, the gap is greater here. So that's what I need right now, because this one is not going in. You see, it's very tight. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I'm going to remove the clip. Okay, and now I should be able to fit this wrench here, and I'm going to try to go down. Oh, this is very tight. Shit, very tight. Okay, move a little bit, but not enough. Okay, I was able to loosen it a little bit with a different tool. Holding the camera and everything is so hard. So but If the worst come to worst, what you can do is remove the rocker arm. There's a tool that goes like this, and then it pushes the valve down. You take the rocker arm, and then you put a socket in there, a 17mm socket, and then loosen it up. It doesn't have to be very loose, because otherwise it would lose the adjustment. So what I do is I mark them. Why I mark them? Because sometimes the phone rings, I gotta go answer the phone, and I don't know where I'm at. So it's a good thing that you mark them. Also, I mark them because you see this one is up and this one is almost up. So technically I can do this one too. So I don't have to go in order, but I could do this one too. This one is exhaust. You see, let me put the light in there. Okay, this one is exhaust. See, it's lined up. I'm gonna do this one too. I'm gonna check it. So we got exhaust. Okay. So we gotta see. This one is okay. It's a little bit loose. I don't care about the loose ones. I'm more concerned about the tight ones. The tight one can give you a lot of problems. You can even burn the valve too. You gotta take the clip off. Okay, I'm doing this one right now. I'm doing this one right now, and it refuses to move. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get it with this thing. I'm gonna push the valve down, and then I'll take the rocker arm off. Take the rocker arm off. Then I'm gonna put a 17mm socket in there. See if it works. I need to bring it in. God, it's so tight. Okay, well, I don't know where I'm at, but kind of guessed it. So now we gotta put this back on. When you put this on, we have to make sure that this doesn't fall off. Okay, that's how you do it. You put it in like this, and then you push on the valve, and there you go. Okay, so you push it in, you put it in first, and then you go on the hole, and you do this. Alright, that should be fine now. Okay, so what we got? Oh, we gotta see. There's an intake. Still a little bit too tight. Mercedes has a special tool. This is not the Mercedes tool. I never bought it. For 40 years I never bought that tool. I'm not gonna buy it now. We see one of these cars every 4 or 5 years now. We don't do any older cars anymore, but this is a kind of low start valve adjustment, because now all the cars come with hydraulics, you know, so you don't need to do all this stuff. But I mean, there's cars out there that you need to adjust the valves, and most people don't know. What happens when you get a tight valve? The combustion hits the lip of the valve, and you end up losing that valve, losing compression, and the head gotta come out, right? Okay, now we already got this side done. What I'm gonna do now is put the clips. Oh well, I dropped the screw in there. Put these clips. basically you put it in like that, and then you gotta go under, because there's a cut. There you go. Yeah, okay. So it's a little tricky to put them on, but I mean, it's not impossible. You just have to. If I can get this light, you can see. Okay, which one is this one is missing, right? This one, right? Okay, so you go. What you do is you put it in like this, and then you lift it. You lift the spring, and then there's a. There you go. This goes into a little gap like that. It has a groove, and the spring goes under. Make sure you don't get it like this or like that, because if you have it like this, it comes out, and then this will come out. So you gotta make sure. You gotta make sure it's in there. You see, they're all in there. Huh? Okay. Now next, I gotta put the oil galley, and that's it. This side is done. I'm going on the other side. So okay, now we're gonna take off. Now we're gonna install the oil galleys, and take these. We don't use it anymore. Okay. Put this out of the way. Okay, we're gonna take this oil kit. So this has to, the hole has to match with that. Make sure. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now we're going back to the car right here. Take the old one off. See, those old ones, they didn't have a lot of pressure on them. They were feeding kind of loose. And something is wrong here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now I'm gonna hit it very lightly. Until we feel that it's all the way down. That's it. Now the valve cover, and we're done. So we got it running now. Runs pretty good. The smoke you see here is normal, because all that oil, when we took this off, it fall into that manifold. You can tell. It sounds really nice. You see how it runs. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you.